Hi, this is Cheryl for Bayer's Pampered Stampers. Let's take a quick look at some new Photoplay products for the store. First up is a 6x6 paper pad. This is It's a Wonderful Christmas. We've already looked at the 12x12 papers, so you've seen them. We'll do a quick flip through the book. There's 24 sheets in this. They're double-sided papers, all of them. You can kind of get a flavor on the front cover for what you're going to see inside. But it's essentially those It's a Wonderful Christmas papers in smaller scale. Love the little snow guys. And the plaids, so fun. And this one, sure to check up here and see the back sides. Here we've got a nice foliage spray. Some lights. Well, I'm having trouble turning pages this morning. A nice holiday stripe on both sides, actually. And we're back to this beginning page. So I think there's 6 different designs. Am I right? 6? 8 different designs, 3 of each. So front and back, there's 3 of each. So a cool paper pad. Those are available in the Christmas room. Also from Photoplay, let's look at some stamps and dies. First is called Santa Paws, and this is Santa Paws Dog. So you can see the great holiday dogs. Happy pawlidays, Merry Christmas from the dog. Howly jolly, I don't know. I don't know exactly how you say that, but anyway, we'll figure it out. Deck the halls with bow wows of holly. We love Santa Paws. And of course, there's the great die set that cuts all those pieces out, easily done. This one has the black and white line drawing of the stamps, so you have that for reference if you need it. There is also a cutout sheet that goes with this. And yes, in full color, you have all those pieces that you saw in the stamp set. So the various dogs and paw prints and bones. There's a bunch of sentiments here and that sort of thing. The dies here, there's dies for the bones, for the paw prints, for the different kinds of dogs, for the candy canes even. So you've got lots of things you can do between these. When I get these, I usually get myself several sheets of this, even though, as you can see, there's an awful lot of dogs on there. It's going to make a lot of cards. Use the dies to cut those pieces out. But I also buy the stamp set because when this paper is gone, may not be back, you can stamp the figures and then your dies will cut those out. So everything's the same size. These are pre-cut and easy to do. These take just a little more work, but they're all so much fun. So that is the dogs. Let's take a look at the cats. And here we go. Again, this is called Santa Paws. This is the cat version. So I'm going to caution you when you're looking at these products, be really careful and make sure you've got dogs versus cats. I thought maybe they covered both, but they do not. They're dog or cat. So we've got Meowie Christmas, Merry Christmas from the cat, wishing you a perfect Christmas. 'Tis the season for treats. When isn't it? You've got a pet, you know this. So lots of cute designs there. The dies to cut it out. Don't see anything back there, but here's the dies on the back with the black and white line drawing. And then here's our sheet that covers that. So this is Santa Paws cat dies paper. So you've got trees with cats and presents, some with, they all have cats peeking out of them. This one has a white face, so they're a little bit harder to see, but they're there. Lots of cats, the cute little ornaments. The sentiments are here that are easy to cut. You have reindeer antlers that you can put on them, and candy canes that can go with. Again, the dies will cut these pieces out. There's the antlers, there's the candy cane, and all the various cats, the one with the present, the one with the tree, and all of that sort of thing. Again, I like to buy this, several sheets of this. When this is gone, I always want to have this left over so that I can put these two together. And then sometimes I'm trying to do something that's specific to a friend's pet. So none of these look exactly like my friend's cat, but I can go ahead and stamp it with this, stamp the one that's closest, and make the proper colorings. So you've got a lot more choices when you get this stamp, die, and paper, but you do what makes sense for you. There's also a paper collection from Santa Paws. This is the ephemera pack. This covers both cat and dog. So you'll see cat and dog right there at the very top. Sometimes the pieces get mixed up, so don't freak if it's not, you don't see both cat and a dog. It will cover it. And you can see that on the back. You can see the cats and dogs here all the way through. So a fun little pack for card making, for embellishing a scrapbook. A great way to show off your pet. What can I say? There is a paper collection, also called Santa Paws. And this, and again, I screwed this up, so I'm going to tell you to get it right. There is a cat and a dog version. So we're going to look at cat first. This is Santa Paws Cats. Santa Paws for cats. So everything is there. This is cat specific in everything that's included. You've got 12 sheets of 12 by 12 paper and 1 sheet of stickers. And these are cat related. You won't see a dog on it. So let's take a look at the papers that are included. First off is a cut apart sheet. And there's 6 different designs, 2 of each, to give you those 12 by 12 sheets. So this is the front page, and this is what's on back of it, this nice little plaid. Our next one has the cats and the Christmas trees and the candy canes, stockings, presents, all those fun things that cats like to get into at the holidays. Very fun paper. And there's the back side of it. This one gives us tuna cans and fish bones. A cat's favorite Christmas, I think. And this is just kind of a nondescript swirly red pattern. Here we've got candy canes. And the back side is this great red and green Christmas stripe. Plaid is up next. The back side of it is this great polka dot with all those different greens and reds. Very, very festive. Last but by no means least, we've got the light string here, or the ornament string, whichever way you see it. And the back side is the red snowflakes. So great usable paper. And then here's our sticker sheet. Let me start up in this corner. So lots of fun stickers that can be used in your Christmas projects involving your cat, and some of them not, because this is nondescript enough to be used anywhere, right? So a fun set. Again, that's Santa Paws Cat. Next up is Santa Paws Dog. And if you'll excuse me for 1 minute, my light's falling over. I hate that. I don't know why it only does that mid-shoot. Sorry, guys. It is really being temperamental this morning. Now it's off. Okay, so let's get back to Santa Paws dog. I'm sorry. So again, this is 12 sheets, 6 different designs, 2 sheets of each, front and back sides. This is all dog related. Now you're going to see a lot of similarity in this pack. A lot of these companion papers are the same as what we saw for cats. So if you would get both sets, you're going to get some duplication. But it's all cute paper and very usable. So here's our first sheet with cut-aparts. So fun. And these vary between 3x4 and 3x6s. The back side of that is this cute multicolored paw print. And that's not necessarily holidays. You can use that any time of the year. Here we've got a bunch of fun dogs with the sleds and the trees and the dog house and lots of fun little accessories there. Back side of this sheet is this fun stripe. And it's not a straight stripe, you're not seeing things. It's just kind of like a watercolor stripe, for lack of anything better to call. Next up, dog bones and candy canes. Every dog's dream. And the back side is kind of a little countdown sheet, which is so much fun. We start at 1 and work all the way through 25. So there's a bunch of fun dog pictures and that sort of thing that can be used in oodles of ways. You decide. Back side of that is, oopies, sorry. Let me get this right. I had pages sticking together. That's actually the back side of the dog bone paper. Yeah, silly me, I flipped it. So dog bones on one side, and this is our countdown page on the other. Sorry, it's early, and I guess I'm not a morning person, huh? So here we've got candy canes. Again, you saw this with the cats and the great red and green Christmas stripe. A nice plaid here. And the other side is our fun polka dots. Here's our bulb or light string. And the back side is this great plaid. This isn't a plaid, this is snowflakes on red. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, it's a morning. Okay, here's our sticker sheet. How fun are these? So great sets for the pets that you have or the pets other people have. You know what? People like getting dog and cat holiday cards too. It's just a thing. So it's kind of fun to go the extra mile and do these things for family and friend pets and see the reactions. They just love them. And again, you've got great things if you scrapbook too. These all work really nice for scrapbook. Last but by no means least, I want to show you a card kit from Photoplay that goes with the It's a Wonderful Christmas paper set. I can't remember if I showed you this before. If I did, go ahead and turn off the video now because we're going to end looking at this kit. If I didn't, I'm showing it to you now. I figure better to be safe than sorry. Photoplay does a nice job with kits. They give you usually 8 cards on the front. So there's 3 there, 3 here, 2 here. So we've got 8 card bases included, element stickers, and all the pieces and parts necessary to make these cards. Now, unlike some of the other card kits, these are not all punched out. You do have to have a paper trimmer or a pair of scissors to cut out some of these items. But let's take a look through the kit and see what's included. First of all, on the back of this cover, instructions for every single one of those cards that you saw on the front. So you know exactly what piece to grab and what to cut from it. So, for example, for card 3, Joy, they're telling you from sheet 2, trim the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 teal dot piece. Put it on the center of a card front. From sheet 1, from the sticker sheet, adhere each scallop strip. You know, so they've given you the detailed instructions, and you're going to get exactly what they show you here in the Joy card. So it's kind of foolproof, except that you got to cut the pieces. Now, included with this is 6 sheets of paper. I believe there's 2 pieces of each. So here's the front of sheet 1. So you can see there's a lot of large back pieces, but there's also strips. There's banners that can be used, and they'll tell you exactly where you need those. On the back side of that sheet, you have a plain paper. This one happens to be the light string. So as you can see, this is exactly the same as the other. So you have an opportunity, if you mess up cutting out like me, to fix it. You go to the second sheet, cut it out, and you should be okay. Here's sheet 2. Again, a number of the bigger background sheets. Some strips that go in various sizes. Again, they'll tell you where to use them. This one has a couple of circles that are elements on the cards. It helps with these. If you have a punch or a circle die, you can use to cut it out. Otherwise, fussy cutting is fine. It works out just great. The back side is these cute little snowmen, so any pieces left over are very usable. You've got the snowman paper. Here's sheet 3. Again, our bigger pieces for backgrounds. Some boxes and layers and that sort of thing. Some borders down here. The back side of this sheet is this cute stripe. They give you the card bases that you need to make the 8 cards. You can see they're pre-scored. They're A2 sized. You do need to have envelopes. They don't include the envelopes for you. And they don't include the adhesives. So those are essentials. Envelopes, adhesives, something to cut with. Scissors, a paper trimmer, something like that. And then here's the sticker sheet. And all of these elements, most of these elements, maybe not every single one, is used on one of those cards on the front. My experience with the kits is there are often some pieces left over, and you can use those however you want. There's some sentiments there for you, some borders, lots of fun things. So they're very, very easy to use. The cards turn out great. You saw how they looked on the front. Let me bring that piece back again. So they're cute cards. They're layered up. They look really nice. I usually add a few embellishments. Some of them look nice if you add a little baker's twine or some jute twine or something like that to them. You decide about those things. But it's a fun kit, easy to follow instructions, and 8 cards that are done in a flash. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you have a great day. Bye.